Hello, Lightning Biologists! This is Miss Secrist, and I'm so excited to get my face on the screen. Actually, I really hate being videotaped, but for some reason it makes me feel like I'm coming in and connecting with you on another level. First and foremost, you guys, I really miss you. I miss being in the classroom with you. I miss interacting with you daily. This is really tough. This is crazy times. I want you to know that first and foremost, I care about you as an individual, and I hope that you are taking care of yourself and that you are well. I really encourage you to take a look in a mirror every day and compliment yourself. Tell yourself how amazing you are, because you are, and find things every day that you're thankful for. Get out and move, be active, and really take care of yourself. I know you received some emails this week from the district asking you to make the decision on how you want to proceed with your school for the rest of this trimester. There were a number of options for you. First and foremost, the distinguishing difference would be if you are passing the class or if you are currently not passing the class. And so in here, I also have emailed you a document. The document is Lightning Biology Pathways of Continued Learning, 3rd trimester 2020. If you are currently not passing biology, and that could be because maybe you didn't score super well on something prior to spring break, or maybe you were gone and did not take the cell division mitosis quiz, and then that went in as a 0. You absolutely, if you're missing work, you absolutely have the opportunity to get that made up, to make those corrections, to retake that quiz, and put yourself in a better standing grade-wise in the gradebook. And so you are going to, first and foremost, select from, first and foremost, you're going to take care of yourself. Next, with biology, the first thing you need to do is select from the options below according to the pathway you have chosen for biology. If you are currently failing biology or are not happy with your grade, you must first select option A. So you come down here, here's option A. It says missing work from biology before we went on spring break. No, you're not happy with your cell division mitosis quiz score. No problem. You can make it up or retake it. All you have to do is click right here. Once you click right here, you're going to move, or it's going to take you to this document. This document then, I just want to kind of walk through. This document identifies that missing work from biology before spring break, no problem, you can make it up online. Please select the assignment you are missing and follow the steps. I've tried to make this pretty straightforward. Please know that you can always email me. Any questions you have, you can use the Remind 101. I've included it, again, the link in this email that I've sent you. So please get yourself signed up there. That's a really quick, easy way. It goes right to my phone. If you use your phone number, it'll go right to your phone. And it allows you to ask questions whenever they maybe come up. If you are missing, if you look in PowerSchool, and you are missing the mitosis internet lesson or would like to do it or review for the cell cycle quiz, here are the steps that you can do that. I've actually turned it into an online form. And so you just, number one, click the document. When the document opens up, it'll make a copy for you. In that document, it'll have the internet link, the online tutorial that you go to. If you recall back, this is an activity we did before spring break, and so it was where you were looking at the cells of the onion root tip and deciding were they in prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. You might have this assignment. I would check your backpack if maybe you just didn't turn it into me. If you have it in there, if it's done, if it's not done, you can finish it. You can take a picture of it and send it to me on email. I'm happy to accept it that way also. But if you can't find it or don't have it, here is your option to complete that and get that turned in to me. Those of you who did poorly on your cell cycle quiz and you don't have these points in there, this could definitely be something that could help you. It's not going to necessarily move you to passing, but it, in addition to the cell cycle quiz, could. The second thing that you are going to want to look at is if you are missing the cell cycle quiz, or maybe your score is poor that it's not allowing you to be in a passing grade for the trimester. You are going to follow the 3 steps here. Number 1, please review. Mitosis, that was a long time ago. My guess is you probably remember the movie Contagion a lot more than you remember mitosis right now because of what's going on. So please take the opportunity to click on some of these links. You also can go back to Canvas and go back to the page that is the date. This would have been the first week in March, and look at those materials to review. If you have any questions, please email me. I'm happy to connect with you. I'm happy to set up a Zoom. We can interact face-to-face, of course through technology while we're practicing social distancing, but I really, really am wanting to connect with you guys. I miss you horribly, and it would be great to connect that way to help you out. Once you feel like you have the information down and you're ready to take the test, you just go here to number 2, click on this form. It's a Google form. It's actually kind of a condensed version of the test. There's only 12 questions. It'll be equal to the same amount. However, once you click on the form, it'll kind of lock your computer up so you can take the quiz. Obviously, you're taking it at your house. I'm not going to get all bent out of shape or excited about anything. Just try to do your best on the quiz. Once you've done that, I will see the score in the Google form. However, I would love it if you would inform me just to let me know, hey, I took the quiz, it should be in there, can you check it and get it into PowerSchool? And I'll take care of that for you. So that is your option if you are failing biology right now or you're just not happy with your grade. Here's what you need to do to put yourself into better standing. Once you take care of that and your grade becomes a passing grade, if you're failing, you then have more options. You have the option to say, okay, I'm good, I'm going to opt out of the class for the rest of the trimester and just take the passing grade at that time. However, you also have the option to continue through the month of May and do the required continuous learning, earn new grades with new content, and then actually end the trimester with a letter grade, which would go into your transcript. A pass will not hurt your GPA. However, a grade, especially if it is an A or a B, would be nice and would work in advantage of your GPA. And so I want you to keep that in mind. I'm also going to provide lots of avenues for learning at different levels. And so I really want to make this an opportunity for every one of you to be successful in biology. And so if you get to the end of the trimester and it just didn't work out for you, then at that time you can opt to take the pass. If you're in a place where your grade is passing. And so it doesn't hurt you if you continue with the required learning and it doesn't work out for you. You can always make that change. It's very flexible, and I will move forward with a lot of grace. But I also want to give you an opportunity to explore some new understandings. And so coming back to the original document that you received in your email, you also have this path B that you can take. And so once you have your missing work taken care of, please consider selecting option B. The movie Gattaca is a great movie and one we had planned to show during class. I'm actually really sad that we're not able to be in class and view this movie. It is one of my favorite movies that I get to show in biology. Again, it's Hollywood produced. It's a futuristic movie of a world where we no longer reproduce naturally, but we genetically engineer our offspring to the point where society discriminates based on your genetics. And so not only is it a great inquiry into our genetics unit, which we're going to be doing the first week of required learning next week, it also really touches on some ethical issues and gets you just thinking about what if we did get to a world like that, because science is getting us very close to the technology. It just would be ethically making the decision to genetically modify our own offspring. And so if you're happy with your current biology PowerSchool grade and plan to participate in required continuous learning, here are your options for this week, April 23rd, which is not quite yet the continuous or the required learning. That starts next week. And so I've given you two options. You can do both. The first option would be to build vocabulary for the genetics unit, which we're going to do next week. If you click on the vocabulary sheet, it's going to open a document that looks like this. I also have a Quizlet link here with all of the words, and I believe I have them in the exact same order and sequence. And so you can open that. You can fill in your definition. You can type right on these documents. So we're thinking DNA. DNA is the molecule of genetic information. You can type that right there. And then here you're going to use the word in a sentence or an image. You don't have to complete all of this. This is just for your help. If I was doing this, I would go to a Google search. I would type in DNA. I would look for an image. I like this image here. I would copy the image. If I go back to my vocabulary, I can then literally paste that picture right into that cell. And so at the end, you're going to have this nice document with all of this vocabulary that's going to help build you up for the unit we're going to next. In addition to that, wrong document, I also have the genetics inquiry that I was talking about, the movie Gattaca. When you watch the movie Gattaca, you're going to notice that it's going to take you to the source. It's called Crackle. It is free. However, if we were in the classroom, I have the movie, and so we wouldn't be watching it on Crackle. On Crackle, you can watch it, but it does have commercials in it, and so we won't watch it right now. And so you're going to have to kind of just bear with those. There also is a movie guide. You can click and open it. There's not very many questions on there. If you don't get some of them answered, that's fine. There's a few opinion questions that I really would love to hear or see your opinion of, just to have the interaction back and forth. Once you have that document filled out, again, it's a Google Doc. It'll make a copy for you when you click on it. All you have to do is go up here, share it with me at secrist.jennifer@iowacitieschools.org. That's it for this week. If you guys have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you're still not sure what pathway you should take, please reach out to me. You guys, I really miss you, and I hope that you're doing well. Please know that I care about you, and I'm filling my time with being a mom and trying to make plans for biology class, getting outside as much as I can. My dogs are completely spoiled, and I think about you all the time and hope that you are doing well. Take care of yourselves, believe in yourselves, and until the next time, bye-bye.